Who here has suffered from flooding in KL? Let me see a show of hands. Who here has suffered from the banjir? But then let me ask you a fundamental question. What is the one mechanism that's supposed to solve all our flooding problems in KL? The smart tunnel. Not so smart anymore, is it? Which is the parts that flood? Jalan Buta, Jalan Kuching, Jalan Tunku Abdul Rahman. And all of this is due to what? Oh, minta maaf lah, smart tunnel tidak lagi operasi lah. It's like, why? Oh, first we need to clear out the traffic. And then only then we are able to open. So it's like, our weather service, they're not doing their work. They don't know that the storm is coming in, so they can't close it prematurely. No, we have to continue collecting all to pay for the smart tunnel. So let me tell you how the smart tunnel came about. Because all of us have been sleeping before 2008. We've only just woken up. Thank God that we've all woken up. Here is what happened to the smart tunnel. This was under our former Prime Minister, Dr. Mahathir. At that time, Dato Sri Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. At that time, we were debating how do we put an LRT system around KL to ease public transportation. It's a good initiative. LRT has brought many people to work on a daily basis. But here's the problem that we're facing. The Klang River, we feel that we had to widen the Klang River in order to alleviate the flooding problems from KL. But of course, Dr. Mahathir stepped in and said, no lah, I like the LRT above the Klang River, so can you do that? So they said, hey, Dato Sri, the river is already insufficient to carry the water out of KL. Now you want us to build an LRT above it? Said just do it. So instead of widening the river by twice, they sliced it in half. So congratulations, we have an LRT, ladies and gentlemen. Give Barisan Nasional a big round of applause. But then also as a result of that, our flooding situation has gotten even more severe. Give Barisan Nasional a big round of applause. And because of all of this, what happened to Dr. Mahathir at that time? Alamak, ada banjir di Kuala Lumpur, apa macam lah. So they said, hey, our Prime Minister, some people in the behind, our Prime Minister kind of likes mega projects, KLCC, KL Tower, Putrajaya. Hey, let's give him another mega project. Why not lah? Since he got the money, spending Petronas money like nobody's business. So they came up with this audacious project to have a tunnel which doubles as a road system, to then bring all the flood water out of KL. And the price tag was brilliant. I can't tell you the exact numbers because it's protected under the Official Secrets Act. So, of course, if you want the paling gaya, paling mewah, then you get the smart tunnel. So Mahathir said, I like it, do it. So, we have the smart tunnel, ladies and gentlemen, but we still have the same old flood problems. So, this is the transformation that we're going to. I think Saudara 24 is a bit delayed, but you guys all okay? Yeah. You okay to listen to a bit more? Yeah. I got a couple more stories.
Can.
But let me tell you let's go a bit beyond the cities. Let's go into the hinterlands of Perak. You know Perakians. Who here is a Perakian? Initially, Perakians? I have gotten so close to all of you. I feel almost like a Perakian. After being 8 months, I tell you, Perakians, all wonderful people. I have eaten at Pong Sui Kai so many times that I think I have that shit coming out of my ears and nose. But all this aside, actually, the biggest problem that we face in Perak is poverty. and we can go into the Malay kampungs, and then we see it for all, that there is just so much poverty around. So in 2008, thank you to the Rakyat of Malaysia, Pakatan Rakyat became the state government. And who became the Menteri Besar? Nizar Jamluddin. Datuk Sri Nizar Jamluddin. And what did he do? One of the first things that he do, he said, untuk semua orang miskin di negeri Perak, kita lulus tanah. Tak kira kalau you ada Melayu, Cina atau India. So as a result, they approved land to people who were landless but living on government land for 40 years. This is the power of the Pakatan Rakyat government, ladies and gentlemen. We are colorblind. But then what was he accused? Oh, Nizar Jamluddin, dear agent China. On the other side, Nizar Jamluddin, dear agent India. Then Nizar said, you know one thing, I don't care. I don't care, because in Islam teaches that all of God's people are created equal. And therefore, nobody should be treated above anybody else. If you are a citizen of Perak, you don't have land, we give you land. Full stop. But then, in 2009, Zamri became the illegitimate Menteri Besar of Perak. And what had happened was that they had approved 480 kilometers by 1 kilometer of land without tender, without notice, trying to cover it up, until it came to the tables of the Pakatan Rakyat representatives in the Dewan Undangan Negeri. And they said, why has all this land been approved? 480 kilometers, that is a lot of land. But Perak is a very big state. So they said nothing. Because when you know you're in the wrong, like a little kid, you say, did you break the glass? If the kid stands there and says nothing, you know they're guilty lah. As far as Barisan Nasional is concerned, UMNO Barisan Nasional is concerned, they know that they're doing all these things. If you go to Kampar town itself, I don't know, is anybody here from Kampar originally? Anybody studied in Kampar? There are 2 universities there. One is Utah and the other is Kedah. And the reality, we also have Utah and Kedah in Setapak. So basically what the NCA has done is that they said, oh, Kampar was the old mining town of the 1970s. Let us try to go and revive the economy over there. So basically what they did was that they appointed this man who was the member of parliament at that time. His name is Hugh C. Tong. Now Tan Sri Hugh C. Tong, former member of parliament for Kampar, to develop Bandar Baru Kampar, inclusive of a brand new university called University Tunku Abdul Rahman and Kedah, College Tunku Abdul Rahman. But until today, who owns all the development in Bandar Baru?
Hugh C. Tong.
Hugh C. Tong. So if they say that MCA doesn't have their cronies, wrong. Because they say that, oh, you know, MCA, they have not really benefited lah. MIC, they have not really benefited lah. It's all the UMNO, Putras, everything. Hey, don't be surprised. I cannot even open a branch in Bandar Baru because I cannot rent a place because everything is owned by the MCA. Now, is this fair or not?
No.
Should a political party have an interest in what is basically commercial property?
No.
The answer is no, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody should be accorded the same opportunities, equal opportunities for all. And this is the position of Pakatan Rakyat. You bring us in, as your government, you're not going to see everything, and the entire political landscape of Malaysia will change. It is going to take long and hard work. But we must first start by stamping out corruption in this country. Because corruption is a cancer, it is a disease. And Barisan Nasional says, oh, you look at our manifesto. We have said that we are going to help tackle corruption in this country by setting up courts to specifically deal with corruption cases. Hey, I just told you about the judiciary about 10 minutes ago. Do you feel that this judiciary is qualified to judge on what is corruption and what is not corruption? The answer is no. Because why? Everything is under the purview of UMNO Barisan Nasional. There is no separation of powers. So the first thing, one of the first things we are going to do if Pakatan Rakyat becomes the government is to get rid of this nonsense of having the judiciary link up to the government, because the judiciary should not have to report to any political party, be it UMNO, MCA, MIC, DAP, PKR, PAS. It has to become independent. We need to have an independent MACC. We need to have no tolerance to corruption in this country. I am a business person. I come from a business family. And one of our family